Welcome friends. Let us today learn how to enter data in SPSS. Suppose this is a questionnaire that we have in front of us. This is the way in which we collect primary data. Our basic purpose is to take this primary data uh, into an SPSS file so that whenever this particular questionnaire gets populated with data or information, it can be carried forward and entered in SPSS. So let us look at this questionnaire. There is a serial number which is a alphanumeric number, maybe alphabets or numericals. This is a name which is a character or a string collection of characters. This is a gender which is classified into two options, that is one representing male and zero representing female. There is educational background itself also, that is business graduate, engineering graduate and general graduate. So as you look at this, these are all graduates but from three different disciplines. Now age in last birthday is the next variable. So age in last birthday is an integral value, 15 years, 17 years, 20 years, 35 years, like that. And then we have once again designation, which is categorized into three designations: officer, executive and director. This salary before increment in thousand. So if someone is getting a salary of say 10,000 rupees, it will be written as 10.000. Someone getting a salary of say 12,575, so that is 12.575. Someone getting salary say 1,13,355, so it will be 113.355. So this is how this salary will be written. So this is salary before increment, this is salary after increment. The style of writing the both will be same. Now this is a performance indicator which is a number between 1 to 5, and it may have a decimal of 2 positions after the decimal point. And this is emotional intelligence, which is a number between 1 to 10. So this has only one digit after decimal. So these are the values of performance indicator in emotional intelligence. And then we have a statement that I love to work for my organization, and there are as many as 5 options for that. So let us see how we can prepare our SPSS file for entering this data. So first is serial number. So we go to this is an SPSS data file, and here you can see that data file is blank, and there are two views of the data file. One is data view, one is variable view. So we can enter the data in the data view, but before that we have to prepare our variable view. In variable view we give the description of the variables. So let us start with the first one. First one, as you know, is serial number. So what I do is that I type in serial and then I press enter. As soon as I press enter, I get these many things getting loaded with data. So decimals, I want to make it 0, because there is nothing like after the decimal point, and say my serial number goes up to 3 digits only. So I do this 3 digits. Here it is level. Here we can give some additional description to which will support the name of the variable. Like I can write serial number of the questionnaire. This type of things I can write here. Then was a name, so I may write it as a name. So name is not a numeric quantity, rather it's a string. So what we do in order to get this window, we just as soon as we click here, we see there is a small command button type thing appearing here. So when I click it, I will get here a new form where I can browse down, and there is an option which is string. So I may click on string, and it allows me to enter 8 characters by default. I can make it 20 because some names are very big, and then I click on OK, and you see it becomes 20. Decimals automatically become 0, and other things are here. The measure is nominal, so it's name, so it's nominal. Here serial number, we can give it a scale because it will be a numerical number, so that is the reason. Now let us look at the questionnaire. Next is gender, which is to be classified as male or female. So what do we go here? We write here gender, and we keep it numeric. We don't make it string, and we actually make this one as 0. And since this is coded, so I take this numeric as 1. Now here is gender of the respondent. This is an additional information to support the variable. We go to values here, and this we had not done for the previous two, because this is the first time we are encountering a coded data, and so I put here, and then I give 0, and that represents female, and then we represent write 1 and then represent male. So we write 0 for female, 1 for male, click on add, and then click on OK. So gender gets classified as 1 or 0 and 1 as male or female. We look at the next question. So there is educational background. You can see business graduate, engineering graduate, and general graduate. So 3 things are there. So I come here, I write, give it a short form. Suppose edu I give, click here. So I make it 0 because this is coded, and I make it 1 because there are 3 codes, and then we write here in details educational qualification. So educational qualification, we see it once more. This is business graduate is 1, engineering graduate is 2, and general graduate is 3. So we come here, we click this 1, we write it's business graduate, at 2 we give engineering graduate, we add, and 3 we give say general graduate. General graduate, we click here, and then we click OK. So this is the thing we get here. This will be this is nominal because it is name, and gender is also nominal because it is the name. Okay. So now we go on to the next one. Now here you see this is designation, sorry, age in last birthday. So I write here age, and then these are integral values because age at last birthday, so that will be integral value, and I take 2 digits that will allow you to enter the age of a person till 99 years of age. So here we write age at last birthday. So name of the variable should be a single word only, maybe connected by underscore. But this level you can write anything. This is an additional description which comes along with the age. So this much we have entered. Now we go to the next one. Next one is, you can see, designation, and here this is an order, means officer is at the lowest level. Above the officer there is executive, and above the executive is director. So what we do, we go to, we give it a name. Suppose we get DESIG, this one I give a short name, and here I make it 0 because there are no points after decimal. This I make 1 because these are coded, and this is a designation of the respondent or employee. Okay, respondent. Here I come, and then I click here, I give 1 to officer, I give 2 to executive, and we give 3 officer executive, and 3 we give it to officer executive, and that was director. And then we click on OK. So accordingly we get this, and this is designation. This is an ordinal variable because there is order. And look at age is a scale variable because it is a number, so it is a scale. Since coded thing is there, this is coded, and there is a hierarchy, like officer is at the lowest level, above them is the executive, above them is the director. So that's why it is ordinal and not nominal. Now we go to the questionnaire, we look at the other values. So this is salary before increment and salary after increment. So one person may be getting salary more than 1 lakh rupees. So in that case, there will be, because this is in thousand, so say 1 lakh 13,500 someone is getting salary. So the value will be 113.5 because in 1 lakh 13,000 there are 113,000. So 113.500 like that. So I will have it like this, that I will go here at this salary, I give a name, salary, say LARY, salary, I give B4 like this, salary before, and here I make it 3 figures after decimal, so 3 figures, and this is total, number of total. So before decimal there can be 3 if the salary exceeds lakh rupees, and after obviously there will be 3 after decimal. So I will have here 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. So 6 number of total space, out of which 3 are after decimal. This is salary before increment, here I write in full spelling, so I may start with the capital. Salary before increment. Then I come here, I don't touch anything here because this is not coded. I will put the exact salary, and here it will be a scale variable. And similarly I can have like salary after. I may write it like this, and then I have 3 here once again, 3, and here I have 6, and here I have salary after increment. Salary after increment. So here I come, I just write scale here. So salary before, salary after. So these two things I write, and then at the end we have last one. We have this not performance indicator, a number between 1 to 5. That means it will one digit number, but we have 2 digits after decimal. Okay, so total 3, 2 after decimal. So this is performance indicator. So I come here, I like PERF, perform, and then I have this one as total 3 and 2 figures after decimal. So total 3, 2 figures after decimal, and then I have here performance indicator or performance index, anything I write, and this is a scale variable. And then we have emotional intelligence, so I may write EI. EI, that is once again it's a number between 1 to 10, so it can be 10 with 1 digits after decimal. That means whatever the number, it will have total 3 digits, out of which 1 is after decimal. So accordingly I have here 3, and here I have 1. I can click here and decrease it also. So that is the emotional intelligence. And lastly we have this one, what is that, come here. Then this is I love my organization. There is a statement, and there are as many as 5 options. So what I do is that I come back here, I go to variable view, I let me give the name as S1. So this is a statement having 5 options, and they are coded with 1 digit number. So I have here 1 digits. Here means you may not write anything, but here you come back, then here you have this one, like value is 1, strongly disagree. Then you have 0, strongly agree. Sorry, not strongly agree, disagree. Then you have 3, then you have neutral. Then you have 4, which tells you agree. And sorry, it's remained as this is. Four is agree, and 5 is strongly agree. So we have 5 options. We just click on OK, and then we get this, and we have here we can write the statement as well, so that so you just click here. So I love my work. You just want to make a correction, so you can do this. Now your data's variable view is ready. So what happens here, you see, you just go back, then you'll see that now earlier it was all written VAR. Now they have all changed, and this is okay. Now this is variable view. This is not a This is scale variable, performance indicator, emotional intelligence is a scale variable, but this is an ordinal variable. Means strongly agree, strongly yeah, strongly agree, strongly disagree, disagree, neutral, agree, strongly agree. So there is an order in that. So you may click in to get the ordinal data. So when you come back here, you get all these statements are ready. Now this is ready for your data entry. For example, first person from whom you collected the data, suppose serial number is 51. Name is say his name is say Amar. Gender, you click here, you'll get, when you double click here, you'll get a triangle here. When you click, it will show the options. This will be appearing for all those variables which has which is categorical type, where you use some code. So you may take this male, educational level. Once you click here, you get this say general, graduate, age. Nothing will come when you double click, because here you have to enter the data. Suppose age is 34 years. Designation, if you click, something will come, because there are different designations. Suppose he's the director of the company. Suppose nothing will come here. Suppose he's getting a salary of 1,70,000. So 170 point, say he's getting 1,70,345. So it will be like this, 345. And salary after increment, his salary increase, say 1,80,000 779 779. So it will be written like this. Performance indicator is a score between 0 to 1 to 5. So that is say 4.5. He is getting 4.51. So 4.51, and this is a number between 1 to 10. Say is 6.6, but one digit after decimal, 6.6. Statements here we collect. Do you like means what is the statement? If you forgot, if you keep your cursor here, you get this. I love to work in for my organization. Yes, he loves, agree. So this is the data. So these are all data which are those data which are coded, or means where we had using data coding. We are seeing the corresponding verbal descriptor. If you don't want to see the verbal descriptor, only you want to see the numerical value, you click here. You see it will go back. Those which are coded those which are coded will go back to its numerical values. So just code, decode, code, decode, code, decode. Suppose I have another person whose serial number is 35. Her name is say Salma. So I have typed in Salma. She is a female, so working as a she is a business graduate. Her age is say 28 years, so you have to type in here 28. She is working say as an executive in the organization, getting a salary of say 94,565, 94,565, 65. It will be written in this before increment, and now she has gone over like 110.220 34 rupees. So this is the way in which it performance index, she is very close to 4.8. Suppose very good worker, so it will become 4.80, you see, because it will take two decimals. And her emotional intelligence say 3.44, so it will take 3.4. And she was an organization, no, she wants to disagree, she wants to change the organization, so disagree. This way we can enter the data in SPSS. So this is how we calculate, prepare our variable view, and then enter the data through our data view when data information is collected through a questionnaire. Thank you for watching this video.